Well, hello, everybody. Adventurers aplenty out there, getting out and getting those last-minute shopping done. Right?
Yeah.
Side quests.
I'm sure everybody's out there doing their last-minute shopping and watching us.
If they aren't,
yeah.
there's issue. This is Painting Happy Little Minis. I'm Rick.
I'm Dave.
And I'm Gretchen.
And today we're going to continue our paint on the holiday Hellboy that Dave and I are painting, and Gretchen is going to be working on one of the bases.
I see.
And that one base
is your base.
I just want to make sure that Gary Gygax and Arneson 1970. You know.
Do you like my new Christmas shirt?
I do.
It's delightful.
The season to be jolly it is.
Huh. And that was supposed to be your impression of...
No. That's my impression of Rick doing an impression of Yoda.
Yeah, it's great. It was fine. It was perfect. Don't worry about
It
it.
wasn't supposed to be Yoda.
I wore my Jedi coat that looks like a cloak
Okay.
earlier today because of the rain. My mind is just on Star Wars today.
It's not a bad place to be.
Not.
Dave almost didn't make it, ladies and gentlemen.
I didn't.
No.
I didn't.
Or at least not on. Didn't almost make it
Certainly
on time.
certainly not on time.
Yeah.
I was late. I've just sat down.
Yeah. I was gonna be you. I was gonna throw my voice and pretend that you were there.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that, but I was gonna do it.
I'm sure it would have been just as good as my Yoda, my apparent Yoda impression.
Yeah,
right?
because I can't do an Australian accent to save my life. So you sounded like a soft British woman. It was
Story of my life. Story of my life.
that's the best I can do.
Yeah. Thanks for that.
That was perfect. All right, so before I get into this, Dave, can I get that yellow that I used for the golden ropes again, please?
No. Screw you guys.
What are you talking about? Thank you so much.
Saying that you did not like my best.
That was so good.
Next time I'll try to be. I'll do some shots of whiskey, and I'll think manly thoughts.
Are you saying that I sound like I drink a lot of whiskey?
That's the only thing I can think of to make my voice sound manly. I'm not quite sure what else.
Smoking cigars. That'll do it for you.
All right, so we got Chris Cox,
Okay.
Andrew. Hey, everybody, he says. Pavel. I want to make sure I think it's P-A-W-E-O. Is that Pavel or Pavel? Hello?
Yep.
Hello?
Chris says hi. Hello. My cell network isn't even close to good enough to do that. Dang it. As far as like
Best to go shopping and watch us.
And watch us.
Well, I guess you'll just have to watch us instead.
Choose the best option.
Carl says hi. Dave Shrimp says, Gygax healthcare reform plan. Rocks fall, everyone dies. I love it.
There we go.
Josh says hi.
Hey, Josh.
Soft British woman. So good. Andrew Chesney says, can confirm. Dave Taylor is a soft British woman.
Oh, Ches.
Katie Skinner, who works for Alliance, and his office is right outside the hall here, says hello. Chris Gorka's with us. Hey, Chris. And watching and painting, Chris Cox. Johnny Rose has joined us as well.
Hey, Johnny.
Johnny!
Well, welcome to another episode of Painting Happy Little Minis.
That's exactly how I
Brilliant.
I thought so.
sounded.
Well. We'll just have to change that, won't we?
I'll work on being more manly.
But not too manly, right? Just manly enough to
Just manly
mimic
enough.
me.
Just if I could, I'll figure out the perfect manly line to walk drunkenly.
Okay, sounds good.
Nice, yes.
Sounds like a plan. Excellent.
So speaking of Hellboy, y'all see the trailer?
Yes.
You did?
Because
Yes.
I did.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Me too.
Yes.
I'm very excited for it.
Did not know what to expect because I really loved the first movies and I thought they couldn't get any better. I just loved the characterization. I thought they were super fun and the special effects were awesome and the acting was on point. And then I saw this and I was like, fears calmed.
Nice.
All right.
I agree. There's a couple things I thought were very funny. If you watch it, there's a scene where Hellboy's like facing the street, and he's got his, the big right hand of doom, right?
Yep.
He's got a jacket on, And it's like, how do you get that jacket on? Over that hand.
Over the right hand.
Maybe it has snaps.
Maybe. Or a
so.
zipper in the
Yeah.
sleeve. And the other thing is, his other hand looks like Deadpool's baby hand comparatively. It is so funny. It is so funny.
Might
But
have been deliberate.
that's what it should
Mini
look like.
painting studio. I'm legit scared of a drunk Gretchen. Like, I've seen a tornado in person before a few times. But the thought of that plus red hair plus a long sword absolutely needs to be prevented at all costs. I will tell you, I am a lightweight.
I agree.
You've never even seen
Not
me
about the-
intoxicated.
Doesn't mean that there's not a level of fear already ingrained in me, though.
My significant other says I get fighty, I get flirty, and then I get fatigued.
Wow.
That's
Yeah,
it.
the 3 F's of alcoholism.
Yep,
Yeah.
right there. Definitely flirty. That's definitely the
So
word.
you're just going to survive the fighty and flirty, and then
Yeah,
you
you
then
just
you have to go and take a nap
And
somewhere.
then I just pass out because, like I said, I'm a lightweight, so I very quickly go through that, and then I just right there. If you can just hold back the fighty long enough, I will just
I can
conk
imagine.
out in the corner.
You're in the across the room. You see somebody. You're like, "Hey!" And you start walking.
And
over
then I'm like,
"What's
"Hey."
up? What's up?" And you get it, and they're like, "I gotta sit down now."
That's exactly it.
That's how quickly it happens.
Yeah, it's hey.
Hey, I need to take a nap. That's so good.
Yeah, that's it.
Nice.
I giggle a lot and then I sleep.
It sounds like you every day, though. Giggle all the time.
Tegan, hi Tegan. Tegan says now you're lightweight. You were not. Tegan is correct. Tegan went to college with me and knows all of the terrifying stories of my college years, and is now
Okay.
in chat with you.
Fantastic.
But she is right. I used to be able to hold my liquor. I didn't change anything though.
Tegan was at PAX Unplugged,
Tegan was at PAX Unplugged.
Excellent.
hiding out
And
at some
you
other
know
booth.
Tegan's husband.
I do. Yep. I know Tegan and Tegan's husband, and I knew them before I met you.
Oh,
It's a small world.
tiny,
Ridiculous.
tiny world.
Small to more.
Zach says, when is the next Legion painting session? Asking for a friend, and totally not Zach at all. Definitely.
I bet you. Yeah. Very good, Zach. That's a good question. Not anytime soon.
Didn't we have something lined up for January? Or are we doing Imperial Assault?
Imperial Assault.
Okay, so it'll be a slightly smaller scale than Legion, but you should
Yeah.
still be able to get some ideas.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think, yeah, that's right. And actually, if you go back and check out last week's episodes,
They
you'll
were.
see our work on Boba Fett's or Mandalorians of various
all
stripes.
the Boba Fett's. All
Yep.
of
Man,
them.
they were
All
so
of them.
good. Yours was so good, dude.
Yeah, it was.
Man. It
Howdy,
was.
Garrett.
So would anybody like me to send them my Hellboy when I'm done with this? Because if you would,
No.
tweet. Oh, dang! We'd like you to go ahead and throw a hashtag into the chat on any of the platforms you might be watching, be it here on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, or YouTube.
It's going to be a lone person tweeting out into the void. Why don't I have this Hellboy? Why
Right.
don't I have them?
Give me your
But
Hellboy,
We
Rick.
need you to hashtag BPRD, please. Not please, just BPRD.
BPRD.
I mean, if you're feeling extra polite.
Yeah. But yeah, BPRD, hashtag BPRD, and that'll enter you in to win it. And I'll send you my Hellboy.
Apparently, Big Red was too long of a hashtag.
Yeah, that's just ridiculous. Why would you even use that?
Speaking of ridiculous, Dave, I was
Go for it.
I was painting the other day,
Yep.
and I had all my paints out on the counter, and I paint with watercolors, and apparently my cat has been watching these episodes and learning from you, because as my back was turned, I heard the distinct sound of licking.
Licking brushes,
Licking the brushes and drinking the paint water.
the natural,
Oh.
the natural hair fibers.
She had a full thing of water that she could have drinking from that was clean, by the way. But
Yep.
it was just not as tasty.
No.
It's the
Never is.
acrylic
Yep.
paint water. Yikes.
Good job. Good job, kitty cat.
BPRD. I love it. Also, please, if you could share this stream on any of your social media platforms that you feel would be a good spot for it.
Yep.
That's right. Let everybody know you paint minis and you paint them with us weirdos.
Man, you're slamming me today.
Are you going to say you're not a weirdo?
First
First of all, I called myself a weirdo. In
first
that,
I'm a soft
'cause we all
British
know
woman,
that's
and now I'm a weirdo.
Weird
I
soft
see where
British
it's
woman.
going. Yeah. Well, if the shoe fits.
That's what I'm going to write in your Christmas card.
Yep.
Yeah, to the soft British woman.
Nice.
It's so good.
Why, thank you, my dear.
Hi, Thea.
Thank you. Hey, Thea.
She was here earlier today for her to film next week's episode of Previews World Weekly.
Oh, fantastic.
Ooh.
Yeah, we had to do them early because Tuesday when we normally film is some stupid holiday.
Weird.
The Hellboy holiday.
That's odd. Happy Hellboy to you all. What if I
Yes.
said that at holiday shopping? I think I might anger some old ladies. Merry Hellboy!
Merry Hellboy.
It just sounds perfect.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see a problem with that.
Me neither.
Let's do it.
I'm going to be making my marshmallows
Yeah,
either
yes.
tomorrow or this weekend.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
So
The,
we'll see how that goes.
The aliens in
Yeah,
the eggs.
the aliens. For
Great.
those of you who don't watch my ramblings on here, I'm going to make some holiday marshmallows, and they're going to be shaped like the chest busters from Aliens. And then I'm going to put them into a white chocolate egg. And then when you put them into hot chocolate, theoretically, the egg should melt, and the chest buster should spring from it.
Pop out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does sound amazing.
And hope it'll work.
hopefully it works. Fingers
Yeah.
crossed, you know?
I'll do videos, and if it works, I'll be very happy. And if it doesn't, I'll eat everything and deny.
Perfect.
Sorry, never had time. Never got
Never
around
had
to it.
time. And then here's some marshmallows. Here's some plain ones. It's good. And I'll probably make some caramels or something like that too.
Yum.
Cool.
Some nice little treats.
Sounds good.
I concur. What else we got on there? Hey, Walter. Tegan says, there is nothing weird about painting tiny metal men.
Nope.
Nope.
No.
Not at all.
Or in this case, tiny resin demons.
Yes. Johnny Rose says, this summer, Dave Taylor stars in Mrs. Doubtfire remake.
Fantastic.
Hello.
I thought it was going to be like Mary Poppins Returns again.
Again.
And again, this time it's Dave.
Mary Poppins Returns 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Someone has watched Breakin' 2. That was a good movie.
Yeah?
No,
No.
but I watched it.
That's good to know.
Why did I watch it?
I don't know.
It's on Netflix.
Oh.
No, just kidding. I watched it because I like the original Breakin' movie.
Right.
We watched the Sabrina Netflix special last night.
They had a special?
Yeah, they had a holiday special.
Holiday special?
Yeah.
I missed that.
It's still on. Go watch it.
You're too busy
Wow.
drinking bourbon.
I was. Did you see that video I did last night?
I didn't see last night's. I saw. Oh, actually, no, I did see last night's. Where you were the ninja.
Ninja Captain America? Yeah.
Yes.
The A was actually for alcohol.
Yes. It was for something.
Yeah.
Thank you. Cool. Okay. Very good. How's it looking, Rick? Have you started painting the toys in the...
I'm doing a
sack?
base coat over everything.
Yeah?
So then I'm going to go through and do the detailing here in a minute.
All right.
Chris says, finished Voltron gave me the feels. I feel you on that one. I finished Voltron too. I'm finally free.
What are feels?
Emotions, Rick.
Remember
What are
those?
emotions?
You can buy them at Walmart.
What?
apparently.
Oh.
Yes. You get
First
a
off-
you
Are they
get a
on
six-pack
sale?
for $4.99.
I live at Walmart, so
Yep.
I'm more of a Target or a Wegmans.
I can see that.
Yeah. Well, see, like Walmart's nice and all, but Target has the fun little dollar section that I can get.
Oh, right when you
lost
walk in?
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
that's my jam.
So you literally get lost the minute you walk into a Target.
Yeah.
Sometimes I spend all my money there.
Yeah, just
In
in
the
that
dollar-
little dollar
just in
store.
that section.
They have so many cool things, and I'm there like, oh, I get it. That's where I got the toboggan for my
The toboggan.
yeah, for my goblet.
The toboggan for my goblin.
Rick, could you pass me the Avalon Sunset?
I can.
Thank you. Thank you.
Where I
Gracias.
find all the fun things, and Wegmans is really expensive, but they have yummy food.
It's so good.
They do
It's
have fun.
such a great,
It's great food.
great place to go to get groceries.
Oh man.
At the Wegmans in Fredericksburg, Virginia, there's a little restaurant in the middle.
There's
Yeah,
one-
they have a few here. Yeah, the one here has a little restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah, whereabouts? In
The one in Bel
Bel
Air
Air?
has one. There's a restaurant in it.
Right. Does it serve booze? No, the one in Hunt Valley doesn't.
That I do not know if it serves booze or
The
not.
one in Fredericksburg does.
Well, there you have it.
Yep.
Already it's amazing.
Yep. Sure. I think the only problem with me painting it like in this position is that I'm now repeatedly putting my my finger on the palette. So I might need to slide this. Here's that. Wow!
She's on today.
It's just,
Man.
it's the challenge mode, Dave.
I think
It is.
Never
Never
Leona
turning
was-
up late again.
I think Leona's just like taking out all that on you.
Yep.
Deservedly so, though.
Man, where's Dave? You better be here. He's coming.
Must be an up north shop. Yeah, the more north you go, the less alcohol they give you.
Yep. That's a shame.
No, the more.
Yes, all of the alcohol.
There we go.
But we do not condone the intake of alcohol at a grocery store that you'll be driving from. No drinking and driving.
Well, if somebody else is driving, you can drink.
Disclaimer.
Yeah, just a disclaimer there.
That's fine.
Always drink responsibly. This has
And-
been your after school special with
With Rick, Gretchen, and some British lady.
So good. So you just did you finish another Harry Potter
Mini?
miniature? Yeah.
Two Harry Potter minis over the weekend.
All right.
You have them?
What?
Oh, cool. Leona went through and has picked out some cool stuff from the.
I gathered everyone's.
Yeah, she grabbed a
I
whole bunch.
basically grabbed everyone's.
Everyone.
Everyone's Harry Potters?
So what Leona's saying is that some of your stuff ain't cool.
No, I just didn't pick a favorite. They're all
Okay.
my favorite.
Okay, she didn't play favorite. She just picked everybody. Should we have a look at those now?
I think
Yeah,
so.
we
Okay.
can look at some of them, and then if you want to look at some of them later,
So these are all the cool minis from the Painting Happy Little Minis
just give me a moment.
Facebook group. Leona will be bringing those up in a second. Maybe.
She said, "Give her a moment." Jeez,
It's a
Dave.
moment.
How long's a moment? I'm telling you. Okay, so we have
blow my nose
Andrew?
while that's up there.
this is from Andrew. This is Fabius Bile from the 40K range.
Okay.
Andrew's also done some some pirate skeletons.
Ooh, that's nice.
Those are cool.
Of all the mashups, is
What
one
is
of my favorites.
this?
Ooh,
Is that
I like
Corvus?
that.
Corvus Belly? Or what is
I
that?
think it
Phil?
is. I think that's an Infinity Mini from Phil. Cool stuff.
He's a new member.
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh.
Excellent.
New member Phil.
And another one from
Another
Andrew.
Andrew.
Is this a golem?
That's WizKids
I think, yeah,
Griffin.
I think the first one was a WizKids Mini as well.
Yeah, it looked like the Flesh Golem.
Flesh golem?
Yeah.
Yep. Had a golem feel to it.
Uh,
Anjali posted this cool polar wear bear.
Polar werebear. She captured my spirit animal.
Totally.
Oh, nice, a beholder. That is not. No, that is the WizKids beholder, isn't it?
Yep. And Anjali, after we talked about last week or the week before, we talked about Anjali, who just recently joined the group. She'd painted up 4 of them.
That's right.
And I think last week she painted another like 4 or 6 of them.
Dang.
She just went crazy with beholders.
Good for her.
And apparently is selling them on her Etsy store.
Nice.
So, very cool.
That's a good side hustle.
Yep. Very nice. Oh, sorry.
What else
No.
we had?
Go back.
Brian.
So, Brian, I think we need to move where the names are because there's a camera blocking them from the monitor. Yeah, that's okay. So, yeah, there we go.
really good.
Yeah, so is that a whiskey?
It looks like a WizKids mini, but I'm not exactly sure which one it is. It may just be an Elf Warrior or something, but it looks really good. Or Elf
The super
Paladin.
cool thing here as well is the freehand work on the shield. Mm-hmm. The hammer and the scales.
Yeah.
The hammer of justice. No doubt.
And the Fomorian by Carl.
Carl, yep.
Looks really good.
It's very neat.
And some Stormtroopers.
Chris got some Stormtroopers
Chris.
done over the weekend.
Nice.
Chris put up a poll to try and work out what he should work on next.
I think everybody agreed that he needs to work on the commission,
All right.
which
Well,
was the Legion.
There's the Legion stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. This is Bellatrix Lestrange.
Oh yeah, Chris's.
Chris's
yeah,
Harry Potter
So good.
minis that he's doing, which is definitely cool. I haven't got around to. It's almost like I'm about like 3 or 4 models behind Chris as we're going through, which is cool. So Dave painted up this very cool skeletal knight.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. That looks like the WizKids one too.
Yep. And there we go.
Yeah,
And there are a
Dave
couple of
Tibbs.
mine.
Yeah.
So the color scheme on Dumbledore there, after Chris did his in the very pale blue, I was like, oh, that's cool. That was the one I was thinking of doing.
Right.
So I couldn't obviously do the same.
Well, you could.
And Chris was like, hey, you should check out there's a really pale green with like a faded red,
Yeah.
sort of underrobes. So I took a look on some Google images and then decided just to do it myself.
It looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, David Moffat has been painting some
Those look like
Stormcast Eternals.
Yeah.
Yep. Very neat. I can't remember the names. I don't know the names of all of the different unit types. The ones with the 2-handed hammers, the single hammers. Oh, and Death.
Jean Lopez.
Ooh, I like
Yep.
the eyes.
So Gene painted these. This, I think, and I think when Gene posted this, there was a quote from Pratchett.
Oh, okay.
It's part of the caption. So
And then James
James,
with one of the Space Marines. Was
Yep.
that a Blood Angel?
is it Blood Angel or Flesh Terror? I'm going to go with Flesh Terror because the shoulder pads are black.
Okay.
You can let us know, James. Oh, and the Emperor.
Ah, yes. That's is that Keith Compton?
Yep.
Yeah.
Painted in red robes rather than the
Nice.
classic black.
You know what he looks like there is Dungeon Master from the 80s cartoon with the hood up.
Right. Yep. Looks cool. Very nice. Oh, and Mike Mecca.
Okay.
So Mike used some of the GW glazes on the translucent parts there, the fire at the top and in the hand.
Yeah, he mentioned that that you had suggested that.
Yeah.
The glazes and stuff, and he said he really liked that.
Back a while ago. So
Cool. Thanks.
Get some a little. We have more,
Okay.
grab them all. Fantastic.
but we'll look at more later.
I like it when it's super active. Very cool. Yeah, I just have the. I think I mentioned this on Tuesday. I just have the 3 main characters to go to paint those up before next Tuesday.
Nice.
So I think she's going to be pretty excited.
Are you going to record her opening them so you can capture that excitement?
I might just take a couple of photos.
Okay.
Yeah. So I can be there in the moment.
That makes sense.
How long's a moment, Dave?
Apparently, quite a long time. Years in Leona terms.
Oh, Jesus.
No, okay.
Oh my
Oh, I've just made a terrible mistake.
Everybody in the group is, thanks for the shout outs. Continuing work on the Minotaur Demon Lord today and have a bunch of terrain to wash and dry brush.
Oh, excellent.
Nice. Chris says, love the death from Discworld. Ah, it's from Discworld. Okay. Very cool. And Keith says, hey, what's up, Keith? Excellent talent. Yeah, there's so much great talent there. It's my own chapter, the Fire Claws.
Okay.
It's a work in progress. The shoulder pads will be a bright yellow.
Oh, really? Wow.
Nice.
Like bright yellow on the interior and black trim on them, or? Because I think that'll pop really nicely.
So
Very
Dave, there's a question from Andrew.
Okay.
I don't know if you can read that.
Can
you recommend any street cobble style bases?
Oh, yeah. There are two that I probably recommend. One is from, for a cobble style, I'd probably suggest Town Square from Secret Weapon Miniatures, which is quite cool. Particularly, they've got some, it's very much like a Victorian London.
Like a gas
sort of
lamp?
Gas lamp kind of things, steampunk kind of feel.
All right.
Or from Dragon Forge Design, there's the Sanctuary bases, which is more of a flagstone kind of feel. So larger, flatter stones. They're the ones that I used for that big Legio Custodes commission earlier in the year. But yeah, either of those is going to sort of get you what you're looking for, hopefully. But yeah. Nice. Okay. I decided to copy you, Rick.
With what?
With the cording that's all around the around the holiday Hellboy, the holiday Hellboy,
nice.
and his sack. And of course, each time I paint it on, and then I'm putting a wash over it, and then each time I put the wash on, it's like, oh, I missed that bit. So I have to go back and paint a new section.
That makes sense.
I might have got everything now. There's loads of it on there. Have we told people today where this is from? I don't think we have.
I don't think we have. I don't think it mentioned that this is from Mantic Games, part of their new Hellboy board game coming out later this year, or early in the 2019.
Yep. So I think the board game itself is due out around April, due in retail about April. It was funded on Kickstarter earlier this year. And so now I'll be shipping to backers first, and then
out to your local retailer.
Out to your local retailer, which will be super cool. Yeah. But this holiday Hellboy you can pre-order from the Mantic Games site or from your local store.
Yep.
Which is pretty cool.
And it has a MSRP of, I think, 40 USD.
40 US. Yep. I think it's 24 pounds. 30
euro.
30 euros. Not 24 pounds in weight. 25 pounds in weight. Pounds sterling. In pounds sterling.
Pounds sterling.
My native
currency.
My native currency.
Is that right?
No.
I was going to say, I didn't think
we have an Australian dollary dues.
Dollary dues.
Dollary
That's
dues.
right.
Dollary dues, mate. That's The Simpsons, right?
I believe it was The Simpsons. Yep. Yeah, that made it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And they brought the frogs over and destroyed the ecology of Australia.
Not all of it. Just a sizable chunk. The cane toads.
Yeah.
Still want to go to Australia.
It's amazing.
Despite the cane toads?
Despite a lot of the things there.
That are there to kill us?
I think that just makes the vacation a little bit more exciting.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I have a horrible fear of spiders, but I'm willing to put that aside for the rest of the wildlife that I do not fear.
Okay, cool. Well, I was going to say, the important thing to remember for anybody going to Australia, particularly going to Sydney, is that, so Sydney is a beautiful city. Absolutely. It's one of my favorite cities in the world. And the funnel web spider, which I think is like number 2 or 3 as far as sort of deadliest spiders in the world. Its full name is the Sydney funnel web spider because it's only found in Sydney.
Interesting.
Well, that's a fun fact I did not previously know.
And why don't they explore out beyond the city limits?
There's plenty of plenty of victims, I guess, in Sydney.
I mean,
No, and, I'm sure that they were there before Sydney was built.
Lame.
to be fair, there's only 2 spiders in the United States that can kill you, and they're both in Maryland. So
Brown recluse?
brown recluse and the black widow.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so really, it's like home away from home.
It is.
Yeah.
That's why I moved here. For the spiders.
Perfect.
I'm sure you could find an angry crow to swoop at you.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. To mimic the magpies.
Yep.
I'll
Angry
post a
magpies.
finished Primaris Marine, as you can see the full color scheme. Nice.
Oh, cool. Excellent. Thanks, James.
Robert Malik is here. Hey, Robert. Are there game stores there in Sydney? Is that what you're asking, Walter? Probably not.
Well, there's a bunch of
There's
games.
no gamers in Australia.
They have to move to here
They're
to
too
the
busy.
States
They're
Yeah.
too busy running from wildlife
and drop bears.
being Australian, I guess.
A friend of mine owns a company called War and Peace Games, which is a big game distributor in Australia.
That's awesome.
And I have another friend who runs a gaming store called the Hall of Heroes.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah,
It's a wonderful name.
it is.
If you guys are not familiar with the Hall of Heroes, it was a 1989 book by TSR featuring all of the Forgotten Realms heroes.
What was that, Leona?
Nothing. I'm thinking a joke.
About how old the book is?
No.
Or how old Rick is?
Yeah. No, I was just thinking a different joke. It's done.
Okay. Excellent.
Little skull.
Painting his baby hand now. His,
His little baby hand.
Baby hand.
His little,
yep.
it's cute.
Well, it's quite a large glove on it.
Yeah, but in comparison, now that you're even looking at the miniature, it is a baby hand.
Yeah. There we go.
All right.
I'm finally getting around to painting the holly
The holly.
leaves.
Nice.
It's like the second thing you painted, right?
That's the
Yeah.
one thing during Christmas time that makes me go insane is all the times that holly is mistaken for mistletoe.
Oh.
I do
Why,
not
do people
know.
just try to like run up and kiss you whenever you're near any greenery?
Just any greenery, I'm on guard.
Constantly on guard.
Mistletoe.
Missile foe.
Ready at all times.
Mistletoe!
No, I'm just like, no, it's not mistletoe. Because I know, like, in all that you'll see in artwork and you'll see in all the things. And I'm like, that is false. Mistletoe has white, little poisonous berries. I don't think holly will kill you. Mistletoe will, though. And I feel like
Interesting.
that.
Holly will.
Holly will?
Yeah.
Oh, fun. I didn't know that. That's a new fact. But you don't kiss under holly because we just use that for killing. Okay.
Perfect.
Yes.
I mean, kill is a strong word. You'll get sick.
Yeah.
Don't eat berries.
Don't eat berries.
Lesson learned on today's episode: don't eat berries, especially the ones that are hanging around the house during the holiday.
Like strawberries.
I have a friend who's allergic
Raspberries.
to strawberries.
Don't eat those. Allergic to strawberries.
I have a friend who's allergic to strawberries, yeah.
I have a cousin-in-law who is also allergic to strawberries.
That just sounds like a tragedy.
I know. I love strawberries so much. I also have a friend who is allergic to all forms of pepper. And she didn't start out that way, which is the saddest thing of all, because she grew up eating peppered and seasoned foods, and then she developed the pepper allergy to all forms of pepper.
That's a bummer, too.
Yeah, and so she can remember good tasting food, but she could no longer have it.
Ooh.
The worst curse of all.
Yes. I have that curse, too.
Can no longer eat the spicy foods?
No, shellfish.
Oh no, that would tear me apart.
Yeah, so I know what it all tastes like. I loved shrimp and lobster and crab, but now I can't eat it. And yet here I am in Maryland.
Yeah.
Where the only thing you're allowed to eat is crab.
Right?
Yeah.
I feel like just every bone in my body would cry out if that happened to me, because I was born in Louisiana, raised there in my childhood, and then brought to Maryland for all my teenage years, and that's just like a double whammy of like, you eat, I'm made of seafood.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. You're allergic to me, sorry.
I am allergic to you. It's obvious.
He breaks out in this rash all over his face.
Yep.
Yep.
That's
Look up,
why
Rick.
that's why the beard's there.
Rick, look up. That's what it looks like.
Ugh, gross. This, I'm doing like, there we go. That looks great.
Yeah.
Sure.
You sure?
Yeah.
It's kind of
Dave Trump says funnel webs are hipsters. They only like the big city.
They are the hipsters of spiders.
Yep.
Nice. That sounds right.
One of Bledsoe says, why don't they reprint some of the classics? And Goodman Games has been apparently reprinted.
They have.
Says Chris Gorka.
Yep, Goodman Games did a big bound version of Keep It the Borderlands. That whole it's like that thick. It's really nice, and they're coming out the Isle of Dread series.
Cool.
In one big bound book as well. So, yeah, Goodman Games got it going on.
Excellent. Thomas Wynn says the worst is the tick that makes you allergic to meat.
I've heard of that.
Absolutely.
That would also destroy me.
Especially with everybody on this keto diet craze right now. It's like, you can't eat meat. What? But I'm on the keto diet.
Mushrooms.
Better get off the keto diet.
Yeah.
Don't go on the keto diet.
If you're allergic to meat, no. If you're planning on, just don't get bitten by ticks. It's fine.
Right.
Easy. Don't do that.
Exactly.
And the best way to do that is to stay inside and paint miniatures.
We are the safest breed right here.
Not once in my life have I been bitten by a tick.
I wish I could say that.
Or gotten a sunburn.
You've never gotten a sunburn?
No, I kid.
Yeah,
Of course I have.
Say, I have gotten way too many sunburns in my life.
We are also, a fair-skinned lass.
I am a fair-skinned lass. I have a love-hate relationship with the sun. I love the sun, and it hates me.
That sounds right.
Boo.
The sun has always been a very smart, planet.
I was wondering. Oh, damn. Double burn.
We
So
got you
double
today,
sunburn.
Gretchen. We got you today.
Oh, I can't.
She's over here going, I hate you people.
I hate you guys.
See if I bring you.
I'm not
Yeah,
coming
I'm
back.
gonna put real chest busters in your marshmallow.
Perfect.
I'm not coming back next week.
Never see me again. I'm gonna go hang out with people who are nice to me. Hey, chat.
We are nice to you.
You are. I love you guys.
Wait, don't say that.
No, now you have to, whatever you were thinking of saying that was mean, you just can't anymore, or else you seem like a big giant jerk.
That's right. Dang it.
You guys want to look at the rest of the minis?
That sounds amazing.
Let's do that. Let's look at the rest of the minis that Leona has plucked from the Any Happy Little Minis group. I'll give you a moment.
Oh my.
So good.
It's a good thing we like each other, right?
Yep.
All right, here we go. We got Mini Painting Studio. So Josh,
Oh, wow.
Ooh, that looks almost like a picture. Look at that.
It does.
he's been doing this.
CGI.
I don't know what the miniatures he's been doing lately.
Kingdom Death.
Is it Kingdom Death?
Yep, a lot of Kingdom Death.
Man,
that guy there, that's my favorite.
Okay.
I'm not sure what the
Man.
what the character name is, but yeah, I just love the light work on his on the breastplate there. Pardon me. Oh,
All
this is
right.
from Nate Webster.
Nice.
So Primaris Tech Marine.
Yeah, his face. Oh, it's so nice.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole miniature is amazing. It just.
Yep. I'm hoping we see another one from Nate, and there's a little cog symbol on
Okay.
that thigh plate.
This is from RJ Kafka. RJ from he is a bartender at Black Eyed Susie's in Bel Air.
Ooh.
He also is in our D&D group that has met once, twice now.
Once. I'm still holding out for it. I get little reminders on Facebook all the time.
That we have a
It's great.
group.
Yeah, that we have a group and that we exist,
Mm-hmm.
and I believe in us.
You can do it.
Yeah. Was that the last one?
No.
Okay.
You fade back out. So this
Robert?
one's from Robert Malik. I think this is another Kingdom Death.
Yeah, it looks so good. It looks, I mean, creepy.
One of the
Is that intestines like coming out of its belly?
should be.
Nice. Okay.
This is a 3D.
Oh, Sean. Okay, Sean sent us the
The Brain Devourers?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or Intellect Devourers.
Intellect Devourers.
Mm-hmm.
So this is another print that he's working on.
Okay.
I wonder what this is going to end up being.
Ah!
And William West.
With a jolly little Santa dwarf looking character.
I like
Love it.
him.
That's the loud one.
All right.
That cookie.
That looks super cool.
Very cool Santa Bacchus mix.
That was loud.
All right.
Okay. Good work, people. Thank you very much.
Good job.
Robert says, my butcher. Robert also says, I wish I had the money to pick up one of these up right now. I'll just have to settle for all the other Hellboy stuff. Well, as a reminder to everybody watching, if you do hashtag BPRD, I'm going to send you my Hellboy, my holiday Hellboy. I know. Don't everybody just get in line or, jump on it, but,
I think we've had 3 already,
okay,
maybe 4.
maybe 4. I think 2 people actually did it and then are like, oh, wait a minute, and then deleted it. They're like,
Yeah,
oh, it's
but-
Rick's, not Dave's.
Yeah. See, if it was mine, it would be hashtag Big Red.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm going to throw it up there.
All right.
I will give away mine to somebody who hashtags
Big Red?
hashtag Big Red.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
dude.
happening.
Wow.
It's a hashtag off where everybody wins.
And I have a head. I have a head start. So
You do. You have a whole episode head start so far.
No, I don't have a whole episode head
Well,
start.
okay, you have a good chunk of an episode. So be quick, people. Hashtag
that.
Big Red.
No, I don't see any big. Oh, dang it! There they go.
Yeah, they. Thanks, guys.
Is there a dark wash over there?
There is, or should be. It'll have a red top usually.
Oh, there's a red.
That
What is
is.
that? That's a brown wash.
So I've got flesh wash and dark tone, strong tone.
Oh, strong tone. That
that'll
works. Yeah. I gotta make these strong.
I agree.
I haven't yet decided what colors I'm going to do for the toys in the sack here.
No.
No.
All right. So hashtag BPRD or hashtag Big Red, and all the good things will come.
Yep. And some minis painted by us.
Right.
With help from me.
That's right. Very good things. That's right. So, for those of you that don't know, Gretchen is doing the base to my Hellboy.
Yep.
I'm putting all of my love and affection into this.
Nice.
There we go.
All right.
What time we got?
We got about 15 minutes.
15 minutes? Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'm going to have time.
Carl says, hashtag no thanks, Big Red.
But Carl, it's a work in progress.
Hashtag loyalty. Yeah. Thanks, Carl.
Okay.
But also hashtag work in progress.
All good. I'll remember. Actually, I won't. I'll probably forget.
That's okay.
There we go. Get this gold done, then I might be able to get that base dry brushed up. Oh, I forgot to bring in glue.
Oh,
Glue
no.
for what?
Hmm?
To base them?
Yeah.
I have glue.
You got glue here?
Yeah.
On set?
Well, it's in my office, in my
Yeah.
desk. You know. As I do.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about doing it here.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
Now he's focused.
Yep.
Yeah.
Super
Sorry.
quiet.
You're like,
Sorry, guys. I know, dead air is the worst
We gotta get it done.
when you're trying to watch a show.
Walter says hashtag Gretchen's love.
Ah,
There we
So
she could win. That person could win both of them.
Oh. I do think that would be quite fair. What color did you make his little goblet, Rick?
Gold.
Gold? Gold. Just like me then.
Shouldn't goblets be gold?
I'm sure they should.
Or green? Green for goblins.
I don't think I'd like to drink from a green goblet.
No?
No.
I don't know, an emerald green. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, jade goblet.
Jade goblet.
Mhm.
I don't know.
It does sound good.
Maybe.
Yes, all of the.
That's gonna dry a little bit. It doesn't look too shabby.
It looks pretty dang good.
I follow
Oh, cool.
directions.
Excellent. Good work.
Sometimes I do that. The trick is you never know when.
Right.
Awesome.
And
Are you guys going to be
there you go.
putting together a, my mind's gone blank, Board Games and Beyond for tomorrow?
We didn't really talk about it because we're trying to. Leona's trying to get as much done as she can from all the stuff from PAX still.
Oh, right, okay.
Because there was so much stuff, and it's a lot, and Leona it does like all that stuff.
Yeah.
And
It's because Leona's the best.
She does
is
all the real
best.
work.
And that is a fact. I will never deny that. But she is also going to be on holiday all next week.
Ah, right. Okay.
So I don't think we're going to burden her with anything else after this episode here.
Okay.
Dave says, what kind of glue do you prefer, Dave?
For gluing this guy, who is resin, to his resin base, we'll be using a super glue. I think I'll be using the glue from Bob Smith Industries,
Nice.
which is usually available in most sort of hobby stores, gaming stores,
Okay.
because they have a program where you can send them your logo, and they'll do artwork to stick
And
on
that's
the
what
front.
I have in my office.
So yeah, you've got Titan. You've got Titan. At home, I've got games and stuff. one.
Okay.
So
Perfect.
Do you want me to grab it?
no, that's cool. I don't think we won't have time to sort of rip it off the base and go from there. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Just for a little bit of fun. We have a doll here, and I'm going to give this doll red hair.
So it has a little bit of a Gretchen-esque look to it?
Yep.
Nice. You know, dolls are just inherently evil, so perfect.
It's perfect. Yep. Yeah, it's fine.
Exactly.
It's good. It's exactly me. I'm half back to blonde now. Half that.
You are.
You guys will probably see my hair slowly but surely transfer back to blonde for this summer as I get the red out. It's my 2 color schemes.
Nice.
All right, here we go. I'm adding my love to the bottom of this.
Okay.
There we go.
Perfect.
Look, now it has all my love. Right there.
I love it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Someone's going to be like, I got that. That's mine.
Gretchen painted this base. Also. There we go.
All right.
There we go. Is that like a trumpet? In the
I
back?
think it is like a little trumpet.
Yep. Or a tiny sousaphone.
What?
Oh, Rick. You were never a band geek, were you?
I was not.
No.
And I don't know if...
Neither was I, but I've watched those movies.
Okay.
I was friends with band geeks. Does that count?
Oh,
Totally.
absolutely.
I was a theater nerd, though.
So was I.
Yep. Techies represent. Yeah. Yeah, you look at me and you're like, oh, yeah, I bet you were a theater nerd. Psych. I only did, like, chorus stuff, and then I was painting the set. Nothing's changed.
And I was always one of the characters on stage. Usually, like... All right, so Leona laughs.
Were you trying to cast?
Yes,
Were you
I
always
was.
the old man?
No. Wait. I was always like the father, either the father figure, yes, in the plays,
Yep.
or Santa Claus. But back in high school, I was very svelte.
Well, see, in high school, I was very tomboy. I was a stable hand for like 10 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I had short blonde hair, and I dressed not very girly. So I was just there in the back in the chorus, doing my thing.
Okay.
And then I would usually be a techie. That's what I was good at. I was the cat trainer for one specific production where my cat, not my current cat.
Are you sure? Because that cat is like
She
1,000
I
years
had
old.
her during that time, but she was still young and
Okay.
untrained. But our other cat, who happened to be older at that time, probably around 15, I take good care of my pets.
Mm-hmm.
But she was the cat in the production that we did.
All right.
Of, I can't remember what it was.
Here.
I was the cat trainer.
I can dig that.
I hid, the techies built me a tiny little pantry to hide in on stage, and I hid there with my cat till my cat was needed, and then I would hand her off to my friend Stella, who was
Okay.
playing a young girl, because she also got typecast. And then she would hand her back into the pantry to me.
I love it.
And it was great. Yeah.
Do not incur the wrath of Leona,
No.
Johnny.
That's why I'm always nice to Leona.
Colin says, #Big Red would totally love to have one of those minis. Absolutely, Colin. So
Yeah.
after the broadcast...
Specifically the
we'll-
one with my love.
Yes.
It
Well-
can have your love too.
I'm not putting a heart on the bottom of it. Everybody knows that the one with the heart is going to be my miniature on top,
Yeah.
Yep.
which...
None
I
of
don't know.
his love goes into it. My love,
No love.
but none of his.
None.
Rick has no love.
Right. I have no love, no feels, no emoticons. I don't know what the heck you guys...
Yep.
I'm like 90% emoticons and glitter.
I
10% coffee.
No, that's a whole nother level. That's a different
Oh,
scale.
okay, different scale.
That's what
yeah,
binds it all together.
My bad.
held together by caffeine. It's
man.
science.
Is it? It just sounds like a Festivus miracle.
Special kind of science.
I love it.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Where you at, Dave?
Is always everybody waiting on me?
Yeah.
No, we got 3 minutes.
Silently judging.
3 minutes?
Yeah.
Cool, totally.
We got plenty of time.
I can get this
Hold
done
on.
in 3 minutes. It's one of those things where you already you have that, like, I can get it done, I can get it done. I just work
Go,
quickly.
Go, go, go.
You know, like if I just cut
I
corners.
work worse that way.
Oh, there's mine spinning there, Dave.
And he looks
Sweet!
fantastic.
He does look awesome. Great work.
Thanks.
I particularly like the base.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Your base looks amazing.
It looks like someone
Check out my
used
skulls.
all their love.
Oh, wow. They got are they little, like,
Yeah, I put little like symbols on it.
nice. Good job. Okay, I'm going to paint the little Jack-in-the-Box clown, and then I'll stick mine up there.
Nice.
Adorable.
Okay.
So again, if you want to win that, win the miniatures, if you want to win mine, you have to put in hashtag BPRD. If you want to win Dave's, you have to put in hashtag Big Red. If you want to win them both, you got to do those things. I'm not going to say hashtag Gretchen's Love, because I think we all got that today.
Yep.
But if you are new to watching us today and you haven't yet joined our Painting Happy Little Minis group here on Facebook, we would love for you to go over there and just request to join. We'll add you in and then share all the cool stuff that you're painting, and that would be awesome. It's such a fun group.
Sharing is caring.
It is. That is a fact. Also on the left-hand side of the screen as you're looking at it there, you can see Dave's list of paints that he used.
Yeah, there's a bunch
Always
of those that I
helpful.
used today. Yeah, I always, well, Leona bugs me before each show,
Wow.
and I have to try and plan ahead, which is really weird.
Difficult.
Yeah, because sometimes I walk in and it's like, I don't know what we're painting. I don't know what
Well, that we know now, and
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
very good at
That's true.
forecasting.
We're improving. We're improving.
We're improving
But,
every day.
Yeah, so the only, I haven't used dark gray yet today, but I will be using that to highlight the black.
And the base, right? with the-
Yeah, the base, where's my
the
base? There we go.
tombstones?
Yeah, so that'll probably get actually some basalt gray and some light gray.
Basalt.
Basalt. Yep. Not granite.
And not bath salt.
Not
gray.
bath salt gray. No, not Florida man skin color.
All right, so we've
okay.
got
Here we
like
go.
a minute. So we can take a look at
Put 'em up there.
everybody's pieces here.
There we go.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
It's like alternate universe.
Those symbols on the skulls are cool. Good job, Rick.
Thanks, man.
I like the skulls on your base there.
Now I get to
Gretchen?
see yours.
Yeah.
Going around.
Your contrast is so good on between the color red on the coat and the color of Hellboy's actual skin tones.
Yeah.
Yeah, one has more of like cool undertones, and then his skin has more warm undertones.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, it looks good.
Right.
Putting
Yeah, I
that
wanted to-
art degree to use.
It's all about the color wheel, right?
It's all
Totally.
about
Oh,
it's
where-
half an art degree.
And I of course gave mine the beard, a little beard there.
Yeah, I haven't done the beard yet.
Does he does have one, right?
He does,
I
yeah.
wasn't sure actually.
does.
You're not wrong.
So very cool.
Oh, wait. It's like I picked it up and it's like, hey, this beard is already painted.
I like the fact that he picked up mine, not realizing it wasn't his. It
Yep.
means I've improved.
You have.
Or I'm not paying attention.
Or dang it.
You have been improving, right?
Happy Christmas, Carl.
No, it's
Happy
interesting.
holidays, Robert.
What is the color of your bag over there, sir? On your holiday bag?
It's
Not much different.
Rakarth flesh. Is
Oh,
what
I didn't use that.
what I chose.
Oh, that's scary. Flush bag.
Flesh bag. Yep.
Thanks, Carl. And to everybody out there that is watching, yes, absolutely. Have a wonderful holiday. We will, when we come back to see you, we will be still broadcasting Painting Happy Little Minis next Thursday. Johnny will be at the controls, but we'd like to say thank you to Leona for all of the hard work that she puts into every program that we do here.
Thank you, Leona.
She won't be here next week,
us focused.
and she is the machine that drives this train forward. There is no doubt.
Yeah.
So thank you, Leona, and everybody should say that in the chat. I'm not pressuring you, but you should say that.
Hashtag thank you, Leona.
Hashtag
Yeah.
thank you, Leona.
Hashtag you're the best, Leona.
But after Christmas, when you all have that hot, relative cash in your pockets and you gotta go spend it at your friendly local game store on miniatures, paints, and brushes.
Yep.
And other board games, obviously.
All sorts of stuff.
What are you looking forward to, though, for Christmas?
For Christmas, ooh, new art supplies.
Nice.
That definitely. Just being able to spend time. Just that. Being able to spend
That's
time
it.
with family. Yeah, it'll be
Okay.
an adventure.
I like it.
That's how that is always.
Good.
So yeah.
How about you? What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to seeing Emily's reaction
I am too.
to the board game, to the
Miniatures?
Harry Potter's miniatures game.
Me
All
too.
the minis that I painted up, and
Yeah, I can dig that. I'm looking forward to the food.
I'm also kind of interested to see what Lucy's reaction is going to be.
I kind of want to
Oh,
make
yeah.
cinnamon
She's always
rolls
like,
for Christmas morning.
What's that?
Cinnamon
Kind of
rolls.
want to make
Christmas
cinnamon
morning?
rolls
Oh, yeah.
for Christmas morning. Some homemade cinnamon rolls. You can make them the night before, and they'll get all right.
How about you, Leona? What are you looking forward to?
A week away from you chuckleheads.
At your friendly local news.
Perfect.
I think Leona's saying we're out of time.
And on that note, thank you, everybody. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. This has been Painting Happy Little Minis. I'm Rick,
I'm Dave.
And I'm Gretchen.
and we'll see you at the game store.
Thanks for watching Painting Happy Little Minis. If you liked it, leave a like and a comment below, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any new content.